Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My Vision Radio. Let's get into it.
Listen.
Okay, what?
Like everything they do at this house, you can trust everything at Grandma's house.
Okay.
Let the revolution begin. Dividends is being paid. Tired of seeing my melanated beings being gunned down day to day. And I'm hearing they saying that black lives really matter. All I'm seeing is blood being splattered. Hold on, let's put them K's away.
Listen.
Okay, what?
Back out on the front line. Military minded with it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mind Vision Radio. We got a lot to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to send my condolences to Black Panther. I want to send my prayers to Jacob Blake. 2020 has been a year thus far, ladies and gentlemen. And from what we seeing at this rate, I don't see it slowing down any sooner. Don't see it slowing down any sooner. So, oh man. Every week I get on here and try to discuss and inform my people, give you my take on what's really going on out here. And every week it's something. I can't keep up with it. It's fast paced. So let's address the elephant in the room. Let's talk about this Jacob Blake shooting, please. That's what we're here to do tonight. A lot of videos out, a lot of allegations. But let's get to the facts. We're not dealing with opinions over here. We deal with facts, okay? Now, the investigation still is ongoing, but based on the initial report, okay? Based on the initial report, ladies and gentlemen, the police was called out for a domestic violence call. And Mr. Blake allegedly was breaking up a fight, got caught up. Police arrived, tried to break it up. And police and Mr. Blake got into an altercation. They used a taser, wrestled him down to the ground. Somehow Mr. Blake got up, said he had a gun, a knife in the car, and he got away from the two officers from what we seen. And as he was reaching into the car, you know the story from there. So the media, once again, I know a lot of you guys are not going to like what I'm going to say, but I don't care. You got to call a spade, and you had to speak truth to power, okay? So you have two wrongs don't make a right. So was the officer wrong for shooting Mr. Blake? Technically, yeah. Was Mr. Blake wrong? And from what I seen, he was resisting arrest. That's my take from it. As a black man in America, you should, as you done seen, you should follow some kind of rules when you're in the presence of law enforcement. Because they got a trigger finger and they happy with it. So while the people out protesting, looting, rioting with another plan, orchestrated shooting again. So when you look at when the media get it, it's always the devil is in the details, okay? And you have to pay close attention to exactly what is the narrative that they want to portray here, okay? So, based on that alone, ladies and gentlemen, we looking at, they want this race war. They want this defunding of the police. They want civil unrest in this country. Because the last time I checked, where's these shootings being caught on tape in Chicago, New York, Detroit, Birmingham, Los Angeles, St. Louis, Atlanta? Where's these shooters being caught in these neighborhoods that's being done by black people? Black on black crime. Why is this not making the news like that? Do they ever cross y'all mind? You ever think about that? Why is this being pushed? This is something that's being done day to day. If you go back and look at one of my videos that I did, I gave you the statistics that it's more white people dying by the hands of cops than it is black folks. Okay? So let's look at it for what it is. Like I say, we here to speak truth to power, and we here to give facts. And you can marinate on that. So now the people back up in the uproar. We went from George Floyd to Breonna Taylor to now Jacob Blake. What is this a coincidence or what? Now, out of all aspects, when you look at these cases, Breonna Taylor's case really sticks out even more. What they ain't telling us about that there. And can somebody please answer this question? I also did a video on who is Benjamin Crump really working for. Go check that video out. It's on my channel. It's on my channel. Who is Benjamin Crump really working for? So now Benjamin Crump is representing all the cases that happened up until now. Okay? All the cases. From Rayshard Brooks to Breonna Taylor to Jacob Blake. What's the other one? But Benjamin Crump is representing all these people at one time. Now, these are all high profile cases. It's made the media. So nothing has came about neither one of these cases thus far. And the George Floyd case. Nobody's asking the real questions. And I would like to say that if we thinking voting gonna change anything, we ain't got enough. We ain't got enough votes. We ain't got enough votes, people. We ain't got enough clout. We don't have enough money to buy a politician. Because that's what it's going to take. It's time to move from rioting, protesting, looting. The only way any of this is going to change, it's going to have to be affected by policy. It need to be something written in law. It's got to be. Other than that, you just out there celebrating, far as I'm concerned. That's all it is. You having a party in the streets. COVID-19, okay? This is the Hegelian dialectic, ladies and gentlemen. They cause a problem, they get y'all reaction, and then they give you the solution on how to deal with the problem that they caused in the first damn place. So it's trick in the book, ladies and gentlemen. When are we gonna start speaking truth to power? Because in order to change anything, you're going to have to do something that you're scared to do. Nobody want to tell the truth. Nobody want to put themselves on the line. But everybody call themselves a Christian or follow some type of religion. And if you look at all of those people who came before them, you, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Muhammad, Allah, all these people put their life on the line. What makes you different? Because you was created in the same image. Matter of fact, that same God that's outside of you is what they portraying you to be. That God that's inside of you supposed to do the exact same thing. Put your life on the line. I don't think y'all really hear me. So where do we go from here, ladies and gentlemen? Where do we go? We keep seeing the same thing over again, week after week, and getting the same results. They say if you keep doing the same thing, getting the same results, that means it's insanity. Are we insane now as a people to keep allowing this to happen? We know America is highly corrupted. But we're doing this to our own self too. I know you can only do so much for so many people. But when you have a voice and you being called to do something, you need to do such. Because you're going to have to see your creator too. So, what are we going to do from here, people? You seen the March on Washington? Nobody's sitting at the table with nobody. Where's the policies at? Like, seriously, where's the policies? You got all these major corporations want to talk about racial injustice. And this is why I say to all of y'all, corporations and CEOs out there, if you have anybody that is considered to be melanated, black, brown, purple, blue, black, that work for you, what are you doing for them people? You don't have to look outside of your corporation if you want to help. Help the ones that's working for you. That's what you can do. Because we don't know what Black Lives Matter out there doing. We ain't got a clue. I don't know nothing about that organization based on is this doing anything positive for us black people, for us African American people, whatever y'all want to call it, okay? Indigenous people. All I'm seeing is the same rigmarole. Go out and vote. And do what? And do what? We voted for Obama. And we did not get one policy directed towards indigenous people, black people, brown people, blue, black people, purple people. Okay? We didn't get not one policy. So how is this voting supposed to be working for us right now? Please tell me. We keep running down here to these polls and ain't getting nothing out the deal. When is that going to change, people? I'm speaking for all of God's people at this point. When are we going to stop voting for the lesser two evils? Because the last time I checked, if you voting for the lesser two evils, what that makes you? Yeah, I know we all ain't perfect, but what that make you? if you keep doing this, voting for the lesser two evils. They ain't got nothing for you. They ain't got nothing for you. You lining up to the polls and you get shut out in the cold every time. Some got to change, people. America has its date. Like I say, y'all be preparing yourself. Get your food, get your water, get your guns, learn how to use them, get you some security. I say silver and gold too, but you got to think about it. The most important thing you need to have is a set of skills that you're going to bring to the table. Because we looking at a cashless society. So no matter what you're doing for us with your physical silver, with your physical gold, do what you can with it. But when it come down to the real deal, that's only gonna get you so much. Same way it is with money. It's only gonna get you so much. So it looks like November gonna be tightened up to be probably one of the biggest days in United States history. Biggest days. I'm warning you guys. Like I said, I'm not doing this for fun. But based on the way these dominoes are falling, we talking about another last week, 1.1 million people filed for unemployment. 27 million on the face of eviction. Since the pandemic started, 58 million people has filed for unemployment. 58 million people. I tell you what, let me give you some statistics here real quick. This is an article written by Michael Snyder. 17 facts that proves the United States economy is in a complete disaster zone at this point. Americans now owe more than $21 billion in unpaid rent. And y'all think this a game? Okay, let's keep going. Overall, 27% of all Americans that did not make their rent or mortgage payments last month. Y'all think this is a game? In the state of South Carolina, 52% of all renters are at risk for eviction. Now, I ain't making this up. These are the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. American Airlines just announced that they'll be eliminating 19,000 jobs next month. According to the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce, more than half of all storefronts in the entire city of San Francisco are no longer in business. One more. New York, 83% of all restaurants in the city were unable to pay full month's rent last month. Now, that's on the heels of all of the chaos and rioting, looting, civil unrest that's going on in these major cities all across the United States. And I don't know how y'all feel about it, or even if you're even thinking about it. But this will have a major effect upon you. So you better get your act together. Take care of yourself. Get yourself prepared. Peace and love. Mind Vision Radio. I'm out.